Hello Scorpio, welcome back. And thank you for joining me today for your June 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. I have today a sodalite pyramid. I have this very dark violet colored amethyst. I have this kyanite that I really love. It's like this really pale pink and it's very clear and beautiful. I have another piece of kyanite that I love, but it's not transparent, it's very opaque. I also have this pendulum, which is an azurite blueberry orb with a little bit of malachite here near the top. And I have, these are some cards that I made. They are a vaporwave themed Lenormand deck, and they're gender neutral. So instead of man and woman, it says self and other, and that way, yeah, here's the self card. That way, if you are not gender conforming, or if you are, you don't have to choose some random significator. Even if you're feeling really dissociative, you can just pick the other card as your significator. And I also have the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. I really love this deck. It's so beautifully done. So, I'm going to spritz some water just to make a nice mist. It's very refreshing. And then I would like for you to think about all of the negative energy and emotions that you've been holding on to for the past month, the past weeks, the past year, past decade, all of that negative energy and emotions. And I want you to just send all of that right into the flame of my candle. Just burn it all away. Just let it go. So let's find out what is going on for you in the month of June 2020. Let's see what is going on for you for the month of June 2020. First card we'll be looking at, Four of Cups. So you have a lot of options open to you, but you're not terribly interested in any of them. Very interesting. And the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is about a victory. You've had this victory, and now you have all these new options that are open to you, but you're not terribly enamored with any of them. What's going on in your past? The Seven of Cups. So let's look at this. Four of Cups. Here you have all these choices. It looked like in the past you had a lot more choices, so you have managed to eliminate a lot of unnecessary distractions, it looks like, which is very good. Alright, your current position. Temperance. Wow, what a great reading so far. It looks like you've really brought your life into balance, and that you are really able to be effective. What do we have here in the future? Queen of Pentacles. Great, I love it. Making lots of money. You're independently successful. Perfect. Great. This is going to be a really boring reading. I hope that's not. I hope you're glad about that. Oh. I'm not going to turn this card over yet. I'm going to wait until the end and turn these cards over at the same time. This is you in the world, and it is the World card, so everyone can see how radiant you are. Everyone can see how well put together you've become, how you're able to just manifest like this whatever you want. Well, you know, you can manifest things, but maybe it's not quite what you want. And the card that the world mirrors back to you. Yeah, we have the Magician, and it's reversed. So I think that everyone around you is able to see that you're quite capable of manifestation. And maybe they're a little bit jealous. Maybe they also see like, well, you're able to manifest these things for yourself. But is it what you really want? And your hopes and fears. The Ten of Cups. Because of course, you know, everybody wants happiness. Everybody wants the happy ending. Interesting. Yeah, I was like, with the reading like this, I bet we get the Death card somewhere here. So, the Three of Wands is all about waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for everything that you've put out there into the world to return to you. And this shows me, because it's in the upright, that will probably be happening in the month of June. It looks like a lot of the story arc that you have going on around personal success is going to be coming into fruition in the month of June. Alright? But then let's look at this Death card. So, it's in the reverse, and I take that to mean that there's going to be a big change in your life, but that it's not going to be happening in June. So, because everything else about this reading was very straightforward, I'm going to do a 9-card Lenormand spread just about the Death card, and it be in the reverse, because everything else is very straightforward. I was like, oh man, what a boring reading. I guess it's good for ASMR though. Won't matter if you fall asleep. I really like having I know that a lot of people do like pick a card or the role play for tarot readings. But I really like doing the readings every month and incorporating all these little ASMR triggers. The best compliment anyone can give me is I've tried to watch this video 3 times and I keep falling asleep. Alright, so I'll lay them out first, and then I'll turn them over. And this is going to be like your significator here in the middle. So these are things that are under your control. Past, present, future. That's kind of a progression of events. This is your current state. This is the past, this is the future. These are things that are around you in your environment. And then this is a different narrative of past, present, future, and this is more like things that are outside of your control. And I say past, present, future, but that's more of a guideline than a hard and fast rule. Like, I might pull these cards over, and when I start looking at them, I realize that it's all related to one specific thing. So it's just kind of, it just depends on how the cards end up. Okay, so the Tower, which in the Lenormand very much speaks to here how we've got this Temperance card here, the Six of Wands here, all about you being in control. That's what the Tower means in Lenormand. It's not like the Tower in Tarot. About the past, we've got Self. So it looks like the Self. Okay. So now we also have the Whip and the Tower next to each other here. This could mean a few things, or a couple of things, and I might talk to the pendulum about it if we need more clarification. So The Tower and the Whip together could be about you being very disciplined. But the Tower and the Whip together, the Tower can also be about corporations or established businesses, the government, authority, and then the Whip is about harsh things. So it could be about you having problems with an establishment, whether it's the judicial system, it could be a particular corporation, people being harsh. The Whip is over here and you're over here, so it could also be that the Tower is protecting you from these harsh things. So that's pretty much that first row of cards in a nutshell. Let's find out about this. We've got the Ship, that could be travel. Other, this could be a romantic interest or a partner. And the Clover. So, this kind of looks like you have the possibility to plan a trip, right? And you could be lucky in meeting this other person. Clover is like a little bit of luck. Like, I guess it could be like winning the lottery, but it's kind of like winning a scratch-off ticket, finding $20 on the ground. And the Ship being travel. So, the luck that you have in travel is going to be meeting this other person, or you have been lucky making connections with others while you've been on a trip. I know that I kind of just said the same thing 5 times right there. Alright, and these are things that are kind of out of your control. We've got the Rider, the Heart, and the Clouds. Well, the Clouds is uncertainty. The Heart is about love. And it's a hop, skip, and a jump away from this person down here at the bottom. So I think that you don't have a very hard time meeting new people. But maybe you have a hard time really getting romantically entangled with them. And then the Rider over here could be a visitor. They're kind of just visiting your heart. You would travel to the ends of the earth for this person, but they're kind of just a visitor in your heart. Yeah, and then the Clouds, you know, being about confusion, things being unclear, trouble ahead. But we have this line here where there is confusion and there are these harsh things, but there's also that you're lucky in some ways. And I see a lot of mobility around you. So we've got the Rider on top of you, and then we've got the Ship beneath you. So to me, that's talking about you having a lot of mobility, which is awesome. Alright, well there you go, Scorpio. 2 whole readings in one. We still don't really know what this change is, but I think more than anything else, the change is for you to determine. Whatever this ends up being coming in, it's up for you to decide. And if you want to know more than that, I really don't think I can ask any pendulum questions that would be effective. I think it would be better to get like a personal reading. But do let me know in the comments below how you felt about the Lenormand cards, how you like my new setup. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if you enjoyed it. All of your support, I just appreciate it so much. I love hearing from you guys. It really brightens up my day. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me for your June reading. I hope you have a great month. It looks like you're going to have a great decade. And I'll see you again very soon.